Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit. Come as you are, Oracle. I'm going to do a collective Oracle for today, Saturday, October 19th, 2024. You may follow me on the tube, the Insta, the talk, the book, the not, whatever. It doesn't matter. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We're excited for you. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Legends of All Hallow Eve, La Bella Anima 13, on Etsy. I've said before I couldn't find this deck on there. If you can find it, fabulous. They've got like over 100 decks on there, I think. So I wish you nothing but luck. I'm chewing gum. I have a little bit of a post-nasal drip or something going on. So maybe I'm getting a cold. Again. I slept with my window open. I didn't think it was too cold when I woke up this morning. But, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't have slept with my window open. The funny thing is I woke up this morning and my fan was on. And I didn't turn my fan on because I have my window open. So I was like, huh. And I always take the controller to bed with me. Like I put it in between my pillows. And it turned on. So maybe I rolled on it? I don't know. We got one card on the table. Oh, wow. Alrighty then. Huh. This is interesting. Oh. 5 on the table. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Eight cards on the table. 9 cards on the table. Interesting. Oh, that is interesting because at the bottom of the deck, I pulled some extra cards. I'm going to show you guys after when we get to the end of the read, towards the end of the read. But bottom of the deck was Divine Masculine, and top of the deck is Divine Feminine. That's interesting. Because I got something to say about it, and it goes something like this. They ain't divine. Alright. I'm going to set these over here on the windowsill. Let me show you what we got. We got 10 cards with bottom of the deck. We've got Drowning. We've got Influences. We've got Trapped. Oh, pardon me. I told you guys, like, I drink like a liquid diet on the weekend. I had an emergency drink. I had a probiotic drink. I had an immunity, like, shot. I had a cup of coffee. I had something else. I can't remember what the other thing was. Like, all I do is searching, spirit messages. I drink in the morning, on the weekends. Intuitive powers, anticipation. If you hear any background noise, it's probably because I have the TV on in the other room for the cats. They're listening to Seinfeld. We got invasion. I try to turn it down, but it seems to like bleed through the wall. Hunger. And bottom of the deck is outsiders. I did pull 4 more cards. I'm going to get into that when we swing back around to the end of this read, okay? Now, feminine, masculine, you can take how it resonates. So, somebody might be drowning in their emotions, yes, but with the influences and the trapped card, this person is under the influence of some not so positive people, and they feel trapped there. This could be currently going on, or this could have been something in the past for them, where they just felt like they were hanging out with the wrong friend group, the wrong family group, lover dynamic. There's some negative influence that held them trapped. With the searching card, like this person, it says lost and confused. Totally. This person is lost and confused. Because they're hanging out with a bunch of people that are telling them, be like this, be like me, do this, do like me. And this person's like, but I don't want to be like you, do like you. Like, I want to be me and I want to do me. And this is someone that felt pressure to conform. And, I'm going to say this. A lot of times we get involved with friend groups where they're like, oh, we're all for individuality, right? Like, you be you. And then they turn around and they're like, how come you don't think like me? How come you don't talk like me? How come you don't dress like me? Like, we're all in this group together. Hello, that is not individuality, that's conformity. That is codependency at its finest. That is someone that doesn't know who they are. They want you to be who they think they are. So when they look at you, then they can keep thinking they are who they are. If this person thinks they are someone or something, right? And you do your own thing and they look at you, they get confused. Why do they get confused? Because they're trying to be one thing, you're trying to be one thing. There's no codependency, there's no conformity. I don't know who the fuck to be, right? This person was around all kinds of people that were just... I just heard one glob of nothing. I was picturing like glue, like the old rubber cement that was in the jar, and you untwisted the top, and you pulled the little stick thing out with the little glue brush, and I picture someone slapping like a blob of glue. Like, whoever this group is, that's them. They're the blob of glue. They're trying to get people to stick to them, to conform to them. And you're standing off to the side like, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like that. Because people don't understand that type of behavior. Because again, it's some kind of... it's like cultish behavior. It's like cultish mentality. It's codependency. And people will say all day, up and down all damn day, I'm not codependent. I'm not codependent. I'm on my own. I'm single. I don't need anybody. I do my own thing. And literally turn around seconds later and are all up in everybody else's business, are all up in everybody's relationships, trying to steal other people's friends, trying to steal other people's relationships. These are people that can't do it on their own. When they turn around and they see someone standing there on their own, at first they think you're an easy mark. Like, oh, this person is on their own. Like, I can just go up to them and I can get them to do whatever I want. They'll do whatever I say. But when they get up to that person, when that person doesn't start to conform right away, it's chaos for them, because they're expecting someone to be grateful to be in someone else's presence because they were alone, right? When in reality, this person is perfectly fine being alone. It's very much that energy. People that don't know who they are, they all try to be like each other, and they don't understand someone that sets themselves apart. Like, why do you think you're okay to be apart? Why do you think you're good enough to stand alone? Nobody stands alone. Don't we, though? Don't we? Don't we stand alone? I mean, think about it. Think about it. Whoever this person is, they're getting signs from God, from their dearly departed loved ones, their angels. What do we say all day? You could be the nicest, sweetest person. You can be the scummiest asshole on the planet. You still have angels. You still have guides. You still have dearly departed loved ones that are hoping you'll turn your shit around, right? It doesn't matter. They're still there. You could be the evilest motherfucker on the planet, and you are still going to get signs from the ones that love you. You're still going to get signs from God saying, hey, dumb fucker, change your mind, change your life. Here you go. It's up to that person to figure it out. It's up to that person to see the signs, to hear the messages, to see the messages, to feel the messages. Now, I'm just going to use me as an example. On Wednesday when I was off and I was at home, I was watching the Menendez movie on Netflix, the 9-part whatever, with Chloe Sevigny. I can't remember. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name. I think that's her name though. And oh God, what's his name? I couldn't remember his name when I was watching him on the screen. And the two guys, they kill their parents, right? And I'm sitting there at my table in my kitchen dining area, and I'm watching the TV, and I see birds on my deck. Now I have my door open for the cats, and I have their tower there so they can enjoy the sun and look outside, even if it is a little chilly. Like, look outside, pay attention to what's going on out there. So I see the birds. There's like one bird lands on my railing of my balcony, and then a second one. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, we're little birdies, right? Like, I don't want a bird per se. I'm not technically a bird person. I don't want to have to take care of a bird. But to me, they're very precious, and they're probably like a lot of work. And I don't want to be the one responsible for killing something so tiny and cute. Because I feel like I would. I have a very hard time with plants. I feel like tiny little animals, hamsters, mice, little flying guinea pigs or whatever the hell, like I feel like I would kill them. I don't even know how I do for cats. I'm just going to be honest. That being said, I'm seeing the birds and I'm listening to the Menendez brothers, and I hear inheritance. And they're talking to the lawyer, right, about their money, their inheritance, right? Because the father had said, well, I don't want to break the, well, whatever. I'm not going to say. But I heard the word inheritance, and as soon as I heard the word inheritance, I looked at the birds because I saw something out of the corner of my eye, and they were both flying away. And I was like, oh, inheritance. Now, people are going to be like, oh, you're going to get money. You're going to get money. I don't think that's what it is. A lot of times you see readers and stuff, and they're like, oh, you're getting inheritance. You're getting money. You're going to get a house. Always with the fucking house. Like, you're going to get a house. You're going to get a house. I would just be happy to get mental clarity, to get knowledge, to get enlightenment, to get some type of gift. I was talking to someone at work the other day about my fire hands from COVID. And he's like, fire hands? He's like, you'd be he's like, you'd be one of the greatest superheroes, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I know. I'm like, I talk about fire hands all the time. Give me fire hands. That's my inheritance. Who cares about money? Fuck. If I had fire hands, I could make money. Like, seriously. I love it when everybody is always like, oh, money, 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 house. You're going to get a house. You're going to get a car. You're going to get... No. Your inheritance? And I'm not saying it's not possible, obviously. People leave stuff to their family members all the time. That's why it's called an inheritance. That's why it's called family fortune. That's why it's called family estate. But give me a gift. Like, I'd rather have that. Seeing those birds and hearing the word inheritance, that and knowing that they're connected, that in and of itself is a gift. This person is getting messages and they're not seeing it. Or they're seeing it and they're disregarding it. They're like, oh yeah, that and that, okay. No. Like, no. And I'm just going to say this too. Whoever this person is that's drowning in the influence of these other people, that's trapped there, that's lost and confused, that is missing these messages, more than likely on purpose, whoever this person is, one day they wake up and they want to heal and they want to get away from these fuckers. And another day they wake up and they're like, no, I like where I am. Like, this is comfortable. This is what I know. This is how I'm used to living. I'm just going to stay here. It's indecision, right? Like day to day, this person changes their mind. They don't know. And it's not even that they don't know, right? Because let's just be fucking honest. When you get to a certain age, you know right from wrong. As a kid, a teenager, even like early 20s, you kind of like, there's a line, but like you cross it and you cross it and you come back and you go back and forth. But as you get older and older and older, you know that there's right and there's wrong. And you know where you fall on that line. Are you on the side of right or are you on the side of wrong? You know. I think people are afraid of growth and change is really what it comes down to. I know people that are older than me that are in their 50s, that are in their 60s, and nope. They get up same time every morning, go to work at the same time, take the same road to work. Don't deviate. If that road's closed, they might turn around and go home because they're so like out of the loop. Someone's wife or husband made them lunch, peanut butter and jelly, every day for 30 years. They get to work and there's a ham sandwich in there. There are some people that literally are just afraid of change, afraid of something different. To them, that's chaos. Like this person, whoever this is, they're literally living in chaos on a day-to-day basis, but they're afraid of peace. Make it make sense. You'd rather live in a shithole. You'd rather be addicted. You'd rather be held down by the people that are supposed to love you and support you, but really, they mistreat you and guide you in the wrong direction. You'd rather do all that. You would rather subject yourself to all that than find peace. All because peace is change. Peace is the unknown. Make it make sense. People are literally out there afraid of the wrong things. And I will say this too. Why are you even afraid of anything? What is there to be afraid of? Not having money? Being dead? Explain to me what you're afraid of. Tell me what you're afraid of. And I will tell you it doesn't matter. Life is going to keep lifing. You're going to keep moving on. Even if you are in a place where you feel stagnant and you're not going anywhere and you've been standing in the same spot for like 10 years, you realize that's not necessarily true. You're still moving forward. Every single day you move forward into another future. Every day is the future. Every morning that you wake up and you have another 12 to 14 hours till you go back to bed, that is the future. Right now is the present. A minute from now is the future. 10 seconds from now, future, 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 future. In any one of those seconds, I could change my mind. In any one of those seconds, I could say, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm going back to that ex-best friend that sexually assaulted me twice. I'm going to let her fucking sexually assault me. I'm going to let her pimp me out to all her little friends. I'm going to live in a cage in her living room in her little red hoe house in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. I'm going to get STDs. I'm going to be sick all the time. I'm going to drink all the time to forget. I'm going to do drugs. I'm going to let them put roofies in my drink. I'm going to walk around in panties and a tank top all day and nothing else. Sometimes I won't walk around in anything. I'm going to leave my cats here to starve and die. These are all choices. These are all moments of change that could happen at any given second. Should I make that choice to change? Should I do that? I could do that. I could do that right now. Look at where I am. I've told you guys before, like this past 2 years has been the happiest I've been. And every time I relinquish, every time I hold on to a boundary and I relinquish a situation into the atmosphere, into the planet, into the ether, every time I say, I don't need this friend anymore. Every time I say, I don't need this situation anymore. I don't want to be a part of this group anymore. I don't want to hold on to this anger anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Every time I put it back out there, I get in more peace. I become happier and happier and happier. Because, and I'm not saying that any one person should be truly alone all the time. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to get rid of the friends that I absolutely love. But people that fuck you over, people that destroy your peace, people that you just cannot reconcile any type of recovery with, man, you gotta let that go. You know? You gotta let that go. Because you're gonna hold on to things and store things and and it's gonna bring you down. Like, it's gonna weigh you down. And you're gonna lose that peace. You're gonna lose your momentum. Why would I do that? Why would I give up everything I have worked so hard for in these last 2 years? All the clarity, all the knowledge, all the enlightenment. Like I just said, all the fucking inheritance that I could ever want. Why would I give that up to go back to the fucking situation that I just described? Living in a cage in the little red hoe house in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. being a slave to an ex-best friend and all of her little cronies and whoever the hell else. Absolutely the fuck not. No. No. It's funny because when I think about that life, that was a long, long time ago. That road, like when I look back, I can picture it in my mind's eye. When I look back at the road that I've been on, this journey, it is so far fucking back there. She is so far fucking away from me. I have absolute, like, no. Like, she lives on a whole other fucking planet. She doesn't live on this planet, let me tell you. This person, whoever they are, I don't believe in being stuck. You know, when readers say, "Oh, they're stuck there." They're stuck where? Where they're stuck where? With an idiot? With a pack of morons? Like friends that they refuse to let go of, family members that are toxic, that they pretend to love, that pretend to love them? How are you stuck there? Again, every second is your future. Get unstuck and go somewhere else. Get in your car and drive away. I got in my car and drove away and never went back. Whoa, so difficult. So difficult. Whoever this person is, they have intuition. They know how to use it. Whoever this person is, they're going to get to the point where they're going to need to leave whatever this situation is. There's going to be a point. I mean, I say it all the time. Like, I literally got up off my knees. I was on my knees on the floor in front of this inhuman piece of shit. And I looked up at her, me on my knees, her sitting up there in her wheelchair. And I got the fuck up and I grabbed my shit and I ran to my car and I drove away and I did not look fucking back. And I used to have regret because I left her there with her pants down, because she needed to go to the bathroom, because she needs help on the daily basis, right? She can't take care of herself. I no longer feel regret for that. Whatever humanity was once in that human was no longer there. There was no humanity in that face when I looked up at her. There was no reason for me to stay and hold on to past her when future her was already there. I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I don't know where she is now. I don't know what she's doing now. I wish her nothing but the best. I hope she's healing. I hope she's getting help. She needs a lot of help, because again, when you sexually assault someone, to me that's just you crying out because you were sexually assaulted, or you were beat down as a kid, or something happened to you as a kid, and now you feel the need to take it out on somebody else. She needs help, because she can't She can't manifest or transcend all of that past energy into positivity. She's manifesting it into negativity. She's kitchen magicking it, or candle magicking it, or black magicking it. Like, she's not using it the way that you're supposed to utilize it, right? She's going to keep that negative cycle going. She's not breaking generational curses. She's making more curses for herself, for her family. Because all that shit will roll downhill. Her kids, her siblings, her nieces, her nephews, her cousins, all of their children, all that shit rolls downhill. This person is going to get to the point where they're going to be done. And this person is going to get to the point where they're done. And they're going to decide to heal. Masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. This person is going to decide to heal. And one day, they're going to be in the same spot I'm in. The same spot you're in. Maybe this is you. The same spot Billy is in. Sandy is in. Tina, Tommy. This person is going to be on the outside. They're going to be looking in on this group that they left behind. They're going to speak out. They're going to say what happened to them. They're going to talk about their story. They're going to talk about who did them wrong, who used them, who cheated on them, who lied on them, who caused chaos in their world. This group expects it. They anticipate it. Whoever this person is, they have masculine energy. I'm not going to say divine, because whatever this person was doing, they obviously were not divine. That is not divine behavior. I mean, I don't even consider myself divine, and I'm probably pretty close to it, but I don't consider myself like that. I do what I do, how I do it, when I want to do it, for whatever reason I want to do it. Me being celibate for what, a year and 3 months now? That was a choice. I don't do it because I'm divine. I don't do it because I want to be divine. I do it because I'm human, and that's how I want to human. This person has a masculine energy. This person is someone you might know. If this isn't you, this might be someone you know from your past. Obviously, this is someone from this group's past. Whoever they ran away from. This is someone you might be suspicious of, you might not trust. This group isn't going to trust them once they leave, and they're standing on the outside, right? They're not going to be trusted. This person's going to want revenge. Or this group's going to want revenge because they left and took all their secrets with them. It's funny. When I stopped being friends with the ex-best friend and I looked back, I cannot tell you how many times. For all the times that I know that she talks shit about me behind my back, she talks shit about every other fucking person in her life behind their back to me. Cousins, siblings, friends, cops, lawyers, people in business. Secrets. She get drunk, get a little tipsy. She was drunk all the time. She's an alcoholic. I got the secrets. She told me all kinds of things. She thinks that she has all my secrets. And she does, for the most part. I mean, not in the last 2 years, because, but before, yeah. I mean, she was my best friend of 30 years. I told her everything. In reality, she told me everything about everyone else. Maybe not about herself, but everyone else. Cha-ching! I bet she fucking regrets that now. I bet this group regrets what they did to this person, how they influenced them, how they trapped them, how they treated them like dirt, how they tried to warp them into something unholy. I think it's hilarious that people are literally out there doing whatever the fuck they want, thinking that they can do whatever they want to anybody else, not thinking that that shit is going to blow back on them. Because whoever this is blowback, baby. You created blowback. They created blowback. When the ex-best friend did what she did to me and acted like it was my fault and refused to give me a sincere apology, refused to speak on the situation for what it was, she created blowback. This is what blowback looks like. Blowback. It's funny too, because people often get really upset with outsiders. Black sheep. And these are people that used to be on the inside and now they're on the outside looking in. And they don't want back in. They know what it's like in there. They're waiting for the opportunity. I'm gonna leave it at that. This was a little dark there. A little weird, a little off. I'm gonna leave it there. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found entertaining. I hope everybody is enjoying their weekend. And I will talk to you later. Bye.